You know, I just streamed last night. I had a fucking killer headache, so it's a good thing I did it when I didn't. Well, 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 but isn't the consequences of my actions. Listen, Jason's in Dead by Daylight. He's here. That's totally Jason, chat. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I don't know why y'all are so confused. It's Jason. What's confusing about it? Here's hoping my body can make it through this. I was not feeling good at all today. Man. I worked on the tunneling video a bit. I played some DRG, because Rogue Core is making me realize how good DRG is. Sable freezes. Alright, that's all I need to know from that. Rubber announce. Enjoy 30% off rotating selected. Okay. An XP bonus for every consecutive match. Okay. More shards. I already own those things. I don't give a shit. Login rewards. Alright, alright. What is this? What is the... Sure. It's always David and Wraith. Why is there a player showcase for Gas Heaven? I sure hope this Bennett is real. Wait a minute. Why is there a map showcase for Gas Heaven? Is it because it's the first map? I didn't even think about that. You know, that's actually probably what it is. Down 50 survivors. Hit 100 basic attacks. Damage 30 gens. 15 silvers. Complete any trial. I've heard that Rogue Core hasn't stuck the landing as many have thought. Still in early alpha. My problems with Rogue Core... So, Rogue Core, it's fun. Like, it's Deep Rock Galactic. It's got the bones of Deep Rock Galactic. So, like, I'm enjoying it for what it is. The problem is, it's a roguelike, but it's multiplayer. So, how do I explain? So, the problem is there's a lot of, like, moments where you have to get everyone together on one point to, like, get your upgrades, and then it completely stops everything while you're all, like, checking out which ones you want, and it can go on for, like, 2 minutes at a time. And then you know, move a little bit further, you get some more upgrade stuff, and now you found a weapon bench, and now you gotta sit there for 2 more minutes while everyone picks their weapon. Then you move a little bit forward, then you find a mini game that stops you for, like, 2 more minutes. Then you get to the elevator, and you're kind of just in a horde mode, and then you keep going. And it makes the matches last for, like, an hour, and it feels like they don't need to. I probably have the worst head for this, hang on. Frosty Eyes. Does he have one without the cloak? I guess not really, huh? Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, I remember it. Yeah, okay, it's the candle. It's just a recolor of the candle one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. I don't know, and just with, like, how the stop and start goes, it just makes the game feel needlessly long each match, and I get it's kind of what they were going for, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. Can of worms. Why is it Saw? Why is it Saw? Why? Hi, kid. Why is it Saw? I'm never getting my can of worms. Never fucking happening. We all know it. The real question is, can I finish prestiging all my killers before Jason comes out or not? Because that's just going to add one more to the list. Alright, so, for testing things today, again, don't really have a plan as usual, but, because of that new perk from Jason coming out, it really made me look at Secret Project a little bit more, and considering two of these perks already block gens, it might not be bad to run on him for this. The problem is that it kind of counteracts Phantom Fear a bit, but it's only 30 seconds. So who knows? Maybe that's just enough to let me get close to people. Who knows? We'll see. So the roguelike elements kind of blow hard in the roguelike game, and it's kind of important to get them. It's not that. Again, it could also just be it's not for me. I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes, so that could also be it. I like the idea of roguelikes, I just don't like playing them. It's the same problem I have with fighting games. Like, I like the idea of fighting games, I just don't like playing fighting games. Maybe I shouldn't run the glowy skin when I'm going undetectable. Oh, right, I will. Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe. Somehow, even with how much I play, I don't ever get Prestige 1, but we'll see. Also, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Actually, hang on. There's a showcase going on. Fuck it. We'll play Gas Haven. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I don't know. But the other problem with it too is like, so for the upgrades, for example, you take the mine stuff, put it into a drone, and once it gets full, everyone has to gather around the drone, and when they gather around the drone, that's when you select your stuff. But if not everyone does it, then it doesn't let you select your stuff. You have to wait for everybody. And I feel like it would be better and kind of okay if they just made it so once it's filled up, everything like kind of pauses and you can just like get your upgrades. I'm assuming it's because it was the quote unquote first map, or one of them, I guess. So it's like an anniversary road thing. Maybe they're gonna do different maps every week. We'll probably get Macmillan next week. That would be my guess. Gas Haven is where Jason gets all his gas for his gassy bar. You mean the gas can that's not there? You mean that one? In this economy? Come on. Jason's working down at the Home Depot just to pay for his Mori. I play Scully, but that is where my masochism ends. We'll see. I'd rather play on it than Gideon's and Leary's, so... Or Hawkins, you know, the map where half my power doesn't work half the fucking time. At least it's flat. Also, who's ready for the... Bennett hasn't played in, like, 5 days, so he's gonna be terrible for the first, like, 3 matches. Who's ready for that? I don't know, plus if there's a BP bonus, why not? Fuck it. I don't need it or anything. Also, okay, so we're running Secret Project, which means Phantom Fear, and see, that's why I didn't really care too much. Fucking finesse dramaturgy, huh? Did it... What got... Oh, someone touched a totem, I guess, because I got undetectable again. right? I thought maybe I'd get him with a window of pain. Damn, dude, really? Dodge. That took way too long. Sure. I am shocked and appalled that hit. I feel like Pyramid Head's M2 might be a little too easy to dodge without Blackstrap sometimes. We need to do indoor map or last with RPD. People don't like indoor maps. They really don't. A lot of killers kind of suffer on them too much. The killers that are good on them kind of just aren't that great. Like, there's a lot of problems with indoor maps, I feel. They just don't work for the game. Also, chat. We're going to talk about the fact that Scott said the thing I've been saying for like 3 months now. We're going to talk about that. I think it's time to talk about it. Not only did Scott talk about it, Mandy fucking confirmed it. Good dodge. He wasn't looking at me either. Phantom Fear never went off. Can Jason use Bamboozle with his power? No, he doesn't really need to anyways, because he blocks the window anyway, regardless. I mentioned it, but when I mained Hux, so when I played I mained Hux, so I hated him. Does Rook just die here? I think Rook just dies here. No, okay. I am still undetectable, though. Where'd y'all go? I know you're here. I heard that. I just don't know where he is. What the fuck? Oh, they healed off of that. That's fine. There's Ace. You dropped your item last time. He's exposed. I should have just gone for the M1 hit. He's gonna run back in. Damn, dude. He doesn't dodge the same way every time. That's good. That was clean, too. Damn, dude. Really? Also was playing some Sly 3 before the stream. That's good. That's good. That's good. Play Sly 3. It's a good game. Someone touched the totem. Are you shitting me? He gets that? I don't think there's any way for me to catch this dude. Holy shit. Nope. Bro is, like, perfectly dodging every single one. Jesus. Dino was probably my first tank lord. I was working on it for a while there. And honestly speaking, they better not nerf Dino. Like, I think he's fine. And I think players are finally realizing he's fine. Dwight? Dwight? Why did you not just leave? I haven't seen Sprint Burst or Life out of Dwight, so I'm assuming Dead Hard. Or not. Not works too. What do I get to eat? What? Don't ask me for your opinions on your eating. I don't fucking know. I had a burger today. About keeping balance changes out of new releases and whether or not it should be safe. Yes, that. Exactly that. Like, I've said... Because what happened, like I said, was 9.2 happened with Kursu. A bunch of people were telling the devs, hey, guys, don't do major changes with content releases. He missed a skill check. Also, this wasn't too bad, I feel. As far as, like, the secret project use. Who's going for it? I have to go around the building. They're just gonna block the doorway. Hit them both. Is it possible? Is it possible? Get that hard. GG's. Oof. The egomaniac. I can't even read that. Dramaturgy, dead hard, finesse. This fucking ace, dude. He knew exactly what he was doing. Dead hard, finesse, yeah, standard. Off the record with the white. Background player, flashlight? Okay. Get some to go from Waffle House. Man, I miss Waffle House. I can't go to Waffle House anymore. The closest Waffle House to me is 30 minutes down the road. Whoa, whoa, Kitsune Lake? You mean White Fox? You will say her name. Alright. Also, Mia, sorry I had to cancel last night. I just, my head was killing me. Genuinely. No, yeah, what Kit said. I think people are starting to realize that as someone who's played him a bunch, that's definitely the case. If they're using Hela, Phoenix, Punisher, you're dead. You're dead. You can't really do anything with them. But no, even Mandy confirmed it. But I've been saying this for like months now. That's why they're not since Vecna. I've been saying it. That's why we're not getting any balance changes on any patches with content on it, because we told the devs, regardless if it's the message we wanted to send or not, it's the message they got, that we don't want balance changes on content patches. It's just the case, and honestly, I kind of agree with it. It's boring, I'm sure, but I don't think we should get any balance changes on I don't think we should get any balance changes on content patches, because it muddies the waters on the conversation. Because I feel like if we did on this one in specific, no one would really be talking about Jason at all. It would just be like the balance changes. That's the risk you run with stuff like that. Well, not always, or not always, not all sables, but it's always a sable. I was not looking if anyone brought any flashlights. I probably should have checked that. Who knows, man? Maybe Secret Project was the play for this. I know Corrupt broke that one. I doubt... Did they run all the way across the map, maybe? They did. This is a complete contrast to the last match. Oh, did she get that? She should have dropped it. I don't know. I think she would have got that. For better or for worse, the Kursu patch is one hell of a learning experience. Yeah, for everyone, the community and the devs, I feel. Sable, you're gonna... Or take the worst possible pathing you could. Okay, you had light, it doesn't matter. Okay, you don't have Dead Heart, though. I understand not wanting to have killer rework, a big update during a content patch, but some minor buffs and nerfs are also more than doable on a patch like this. Well, no, that's the thing. I don't think it's a matter of them not being doable. I think it's a matter of they don't want it to muddy the water on the conversation. That's really what I think it comes down to. Because like I think Trickster is a good example. And that was just kind of necessity. Like Trickster's rework kind of got overshadowed by people complaining about Fast Track. So like, again, I think that's what the problem really comes down to. I did not even check where Deadlock locked. What? Okay, and you're gonna avoid the loop now to not worry about the jelly? Okay. Yeah, guys will do anything not to land in Pyramid Head's Torment Jelly. She didn't get very far. She walked in here, though. I guess not. I can see why they came to the decision internally. It's going to be more knowing in the short term until you use a content cycle. Well, I mean, in theory, though, it does mean that the half chapters, like the mid chapters, can be better. Because if there's no balance changes on the main content drops, that means in theory, again, in theory. Dodge. Oh, it's a bot. Me realizing it's a bot. It does mean, in theory, again, like, they can, do more on the mid-chapters. Now, will they? That's always the case. We never know. Flew under the radar. Yeah. And the argument I do keep hearing against it is that, well, it's not that you guys can't do any major, like, any balance changes. It's that you guys shouldn't do major stuff like that. And the problem is, something like Fast Track, like, internally, that probably didn't seem like a major change. So, like, I'm not sure what they're supposed to do. We need 6.1 version 2. It's probably going to be a while before that ever happens. Where the hell is everybody? I heard her opening a chest. She has life, so she's gonna drop this, and then she's gonna panic vault it here in a second. Oh, no, she's not. She's just gonna run away. My face when Unbound goes from 6%, it causes Knight's Guards to blow up. Not even in the sense of like that, though, to me. It's more so in the sense of, like... It's more so in the sense, to me, of, like... Again, Fast Track, I think, is the biggest example. But, like, even, like, minor changes, like the change they did to Furtive in the PTB, what was it, 9.3? Like, that was a massive change. Could you imagine if they dropped that with actual content, though? Like, I feel like it would have just slipped under the radar. Grisou being so good at tunneling off hook was not tied because of the... Yeah, that also, yeah. Like, that's another good example. It's like her tunneling potential wasn't really noticed because in the fucking patch, you couldn't really tell. I can't believe that hit. Have I mentioned how good of an add-on Misty Day is? It's such a good add-on. double taps are so much fun. Okay, she didn't touch that one. So the only one I really have to worry about is the indoor one, but I think I have time to just... Okay, he just gave up. Okay, she's probably just hiding. Okay, she was touching this one. I do have Phantom Fear, so if I'm going to find her, it's going to be now. The anti-general changes were mostly fine, except for the gen speed boost and gen regression. You're not going to like my video. You're not going to like my video. Gent, you're going to fucking hate me. Do y'all want spoilers for the anti-tunnel video? GG. How did you know I was streaming? Who were you? Hang on. What the... I don't know which one you were, but how did you know I was streaming? I don't have it posted anywhere. But GG's. No, I can give spoilers for the anti-tunnel video. It's probably not gonna be out till at least Sunday. I mean, that's another thing. I also like the fact... I like it when devs kind of put their foot down and are like, this is how we're doing it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't stream on Twitch anymore. More so curious. It's also, reminds me I probably should get rid of my Twitch link. I forgot it was there. Okay, so the anti-tunnel video. Alright, I will give, spoilers. So here's my idea on how we fix 9.2. The abridged version, if you will. Is my link in here? I don't see it. I don't see my link anywhere. Huh. Whatever. So here's my abridged version on how you fix 9.2. Okay. When a survivor dies before 6 hooks, every survivor gets an 8% gen speed buff, not 25%. It's 8% because it's 25% spread amongst 3 survivors. Okay, and then for the tunneling punishment, where if you hooked the same person 2 times in a row, you can no longer regress gens. It's a simple change. Just put it on a timer. Make it so that you only get the penalty if you hook the same survivor 2 times in a row within 60 seconds. But also make it so that the penalty for not being able to regress, block, or affect gens is also only 60 seconds long. That way there's still punishment for doing it. It only happens when it, like, actively happens, because it's the same time as Decisive Strike. And it means the killer has a choice to make. They can still tunnel someone if they want at the risk of not being able to regress gens for a minute. So it means that tunneling is now a choice. It's not the option. But it also makes it so that tunneling isn't impossible and completely denies you from playing the rest of the game. On top of that, when survivors get unhooked, keep all the benefits they had on 9.2, including the no collision, with one change. Make it so survivors can only... and I mean only, do conspicuous actions. So they can't heal, they can heal, they can do gens, but they can't do Pinhead's box. They can't like pig traps. They have to do a conspicuous action first. But because they can only do conspicuous actions, they also can't drop pallets for their teammates. Boom. I think if you do those 3 things, 9.2 is fine. The only thing I didn't mention was slugging. And for the slugging one, same change that everyone else said. The bar should just reset every time you're downed. It should not carry over. It's really stupid that it carried over. I don't even see my Twitch link. I was looking. Weird. Also, I think Secret Project's doing okay. I don't know. Again, like, with this build, that 4th perk is kind of just whatever you want. Deathbound's kind of just nice for the value it can provide. The info it gives. Plus, the Oblivious effect is really nice. But no, that's my quick synopsis of the video. Basically, what I'm going to say is what I just said. I go in a little bit more detail in the video, but yeah. Only real issue is it does limit killers from punishing a survivor for running into them, intentional or not, off the hook. They have no collision, though, so it wouldn't matter. They could still body block. I don't know, but we'll see. Like, I think we also have to remember there's also the anniversary event coming up, so that's going to be a big deal content-wise as well. He shouldn't be Lynx. I talked about it in the Discord. Jason's going to be in this weird position, I feel, where he has this resource slash cooldown management thing going on. Because you're basically 115 at all times, as long as you're using the omnipresent evil thing, like, once it goes away. Make anti-tunnel perks deactivate after 1 gen left? No, I think anti-tunnel perks working until the end game is fine. I don't think you need to do that at all. Still gets tormented. There better be coleslaw at the 10th anniversary function. Specifically coleslaw. Nothing else. No other food matters. I don't know, I'm still excited for Montreal, to be fair. Man, do I love my character when he just kind of makes certain things useless for the survivors to try. Oh, she played that really smart. It's always one. I cannot believe I almost got a grab on the Nia. Thought I didn't have a med kit, send you to a cage. I still haven't seen Jane or Tap. Boop. Hi, Jay, how are you? Hi, Luna. We're good. As long as we see Trix again, I don't think Trix is coming back. Surprisingly, I don't think Trix is coming back. Hi, Tap. I think a lot of people were not a fan of Trix, so they're going to keep her away. I thought maybe he wouldn't dodge that time. Alright, he always dodges into himself, which is good to know. You know, Torment Jelly's down. He's going to pre-drop that. He's going to pre-drop this one, too. Boop. Claudette was going back to her gen. Nia's still on Death Hook. Still haven't seen Jane. If I see Jane, I'm probably just going to leave her alone, honestly. I did not mean to raise my knife back up. The game just said, yes, you did. I cannot believe that's how I get this fucking Claudette. Jane, you good? She went back into there. I need to check gens. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the entity tried to make Trix a survivor, but she didn't follow the rule. I mean, that comes down to if, again, whether or not people like or hate Trix, which a lot of people don't. Which is always going to be the problem. Trix is just Sky Sable. That would be the Jane. They're probably congregating over here, I believe. I don't really care about Jane. Someone's still here. It's always worth a check. Trix just low-key dips the entity. Is it just Jane? I have no reason to go for Jane. That one's getting done again. I can't just stay on this one. I think they get this regardless. It's Claudette. The other one's going to get done. This really comes down to whether or not she has adrenaline or not. I think she was, yeah, she had sprint burst, I think. The walk makes me think she did. I do appreciate that Deadlock still, for some reason, goes off at the end of the match, even though the gens technically don't get blocked. What? What? Did she walk out the door? I guess she walked out the door. I can't catch her. Good. Surprised I hit that. I'm far enough away. This should send her to the other corner. It should send her all the way over there. Yep, there he goes. I don't make that. GG's. Oh, and she healed? Really? I guess Claudette was on standby for that? Yeah, there they go. GG's. Backseat gaming tricks. She just wants to help, goddammit. Strength in Shadows, Botany, Dead Heart Finesse. I think she had the same energy as the announcer in Rivals. Her voice gets very annoying very fast. I mean, maybe. Soul Survivor on Jane Romero. And Self-Preservation. That would explain why I never found... Well, no, I was caging people. Okay, maybe Sierra Project isn't the play. I can't tell if the Undetectable's really been helping me or hurting me because Phantom Fear hasn't been going off enough. I think she had the... I mean, like, I thought she was fine. She was voiced by, God damn it, Ashley Birch, right? Ashley Birch was the voice actress? I don't remember. I don't mind them either. Y'all want real annoying voice? Hang on, hang on. Is that part of the stream where Bennett talks about League of Legends? Hang on. Y'all want some real annoying voices? Here you go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Time to sparkle. Ready or not, it's time to sparkle. It's go time.
It gets worse.
Star Guardians, show them what you're made of. Let's go, Star Guardians. Kick them in the asteroids. No favoritism, Foxy Lady. But I hope you win. Foxy. Looking good. Now I don't know who to root for. The sparkle in their heart is out.
Okay, it doesn't get too bad until she starts saying like totes. And it gets like, all right. All right, Riot. All right. Now, why they did not use that as an opportunity to start selling announcer packs, I will never know. They would make a fucking gold mine from announcer packs. I miss the Halo announcer. I miss the Halo announcer, the fucking double kill. Like, I miss him so much. I say that like he's dead. I think he's still alive. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Kill-tacular. Unfreaking believable. Like, come on. Is there an in-game perk to throw on here? Unknown announcer. I could throw on Bloodwarden. I don't know. The problem, because I kind of want to run my way out, but the problem is I have to force myself to hook them the first time, and I can't always do this. Do that. Killionaire. Killing spree. Bull true. Like, come on. I forget his name, and I feel so bad that I don't remember his name. Halo voice announcer. Jeff Stiesler. Okay. He made a video in 2024, so I guess he's still he made a video a month ago, so he's still kicking. He's still kicking. Yeah, they've done different ones. I just always find it weird when like games like that don't sell announcer packs, because I feel like people would totally buy them. $5 for like a different announcer, like that would be great. Oh, you can't win them all. I need that in DVD. The trial will bring you to the Gas Haven map. Is that what? Oh, it's because I hovered over this. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, how far am I in the rift? I always forget, because it's just there now. Okay, we're like halfway through. Great. I keep forgetting we had a rift very recently. Hey, bro's got a key. I haven't played COD Zombies apart from, which Call of Duty came out recently with zombies that I played. I think it was the, Black Ops, or, no. Was it Modern Warfare 3's remake? It might have been, no, I don't remember. There was a COD recently I played, like, I recently, like, 2 years ago I played that had zombies. That was the first and only time I've ever played COD Zombies, because back when COD Zombies released, I didn't have internet. You failed! I can't do a woman's voice, unfortunately. That reminds me of this Crown cosmetic in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 that would commentate over everything, and my favorite voice line was Super Multi-Vanquish Overlord for a multi. The intercom system was the announcer? There you go. I want Dead by Daylight to get an announcer pack, and it's just it's just Jason, and he doesn't talk. He just hangs out. You know he's there. It's Oh, damn, good shit. Not all sables. Always a sable. I love Phantom Fear, because it lets me know when survivors are actually looking at you or not, or just going off of baser instincts. They're probably on this far one. Yeah. Well, they weren't doing the gen. Good. It's moments like that where I wish I had Blackstrap. Runs back into it. Okay. Interesting play. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. I think that was a rare case of me feeling like I had to break that pallet. I don't think you make it anywhere. Boop. I always like the Quake and Unreal Tournament announcers. Those are so good. I don't like to be like an old head where like games back in the day were better, but like announcers in those games like had so much personality. To be fair, like Galactica also has it. It's just it's not nearly as pronounced. Well, I know where Michaela is now. I don't think he has anything to work with over here. I know Young has a key. It's really the only thing I feel like I have to worry about. If Jason was an announcer, it would just be... Mom. Mom. Just the whole time. Sable, you're not avoiding this. She pre-drops us? Still not looking behind her, by the way. Deadbot pops on that long one. He might have Dead Hard. I did hook him. I don't know if that was the plan or not, but whatever. Run right into the trail, Michaela. She tried so hard to dodge it. She was like going right off to the edge of it. That's great. I guess I could put Zanshin on this instead of Blood Warden, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Decided to look up Trick's voice lines, and I kind of love her. She's a decisive character, to say the least. Thanks, Sable. Bye, Sable. You know, you gotta really enjoy that she did not look behind herself until I hit her. And yet she was still able to get a lot of distance from that. Making it impossible for him to dodge any of the goo. I feel like I actually didn't need the aura for that, but it works. Sue the Megatron firm? No, not today. If I was to guess, they're back in Shack. Or they're on that far one, because they got that hook. They got that uncaged really fast. I mean, sure. Okay. I mean, one of you dies. That's all that matters to me. All right. Yeah, I was right. They were doing Shack. That one's still doing that. I'm just going to kick this while I'm here. Boop. I tried Google, but all I got was NASA math BS. Gotta appreciate Jeff thinking I don't have ears, chat. It's always a good sign. Yes, Jeff. Yes. Hatch offering and just waiting? That would be my guess. Yep. Hatch offered and just waiting. Or was it Killer Shack? Okay. Oh, you had to overcome. Fast track too. Dead hard, decisive. Autodidact, solidarity, botany. We're gonna live forever. Alright. She has personality, but when you're 2 hours into a losing streak, you want to tell her personality to shut the fuck up. I don't know. I liked Tricks. I just thought it was fun. I feel like something doesn't have to be more than that. Oh, it's my fucking birthday. Oh my god. No, my seal. Is it still increased blood points? No, god. Oh, why not? Less people play killers, so I get more PP, please. I don't know. It's just weird. My birthday's next week, chat. It's not even a joke. My birthday's next Wednesday, actually. I have no plans. No plans of whatsoever. All I know is I have the day off from work. Luckily. Happy birthday, surprise! The best Chucky line of all time will always be, surprise! Decisive, you mean a will to live? I fucking hated her. No plans are the best plans. I don't ever really celebrate my birthday anymore. Not to get too fucking... Not to make the stream... Not to completely kill the stream vibes, but, you know, my brother died the day before my birthday, too, so it doesn't help. I could try Zancian. Might be better. I'm trying to improve this build. I feel like Corrupt and Deadlock and Phantom Fear are just locked in. They do the jobs I need them to do. Corrupt slows down the early game. Deadlock helps me in the mid game and just gives me a little bit more time guaranteed. Phantom Fear makes it so I always know where someone is. Let's make Pyramid Head let's make a pyramid-shaped cake. Pyramid Head could use some cake. Alright. I think we're all in agreement on that. Oh, chat, I know it's going to be a little... It's like at least another hour before we get to it. What's the animal tonight? Anyone got any ideas for an animal tonight? I feel like we skipped one, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, so that's what have we done? 3 matches? 4 matches? I haven't been paying attention. We kind of just been going. That's how you know my head really isn't in the best places, and I haven't been yapping like crazy. After Pyramid Head is Skull Merchant. 1, 2, 4. We've done 4 matches. After Pyramid Head is Skull Merchant. Thank you, Charity. We did Wolf. We did Wolf, Luna. We've already done Wolf. I'd have to find it, but I know we've done it. I really need to put all of these into a folder. I need to take one day, go through all of these, and put them in a folder. And make a list. Caterpillar? Oh, we can do Caterpillar. I don't think we've done Caterpillar. I forgot we did Peacock. I forgot we made this abomination. Oh, fuck. We did axolotl. We did a turtle. We did a horse. We did graboids. A whale. We did dolphins. Plesiosaur. There's Revenant. Praying mantis. Frilled lizard. Mosquito. Komodo dragon. Did a corgi. But no, I know we've done a wolf. It was one of the first ones as a wolf. I've been playing a lot of Skullmarch and recently, honestly, she's a blast and when you're not losing the match in record time. Rose, I feel like that's every killer. Man, there's so much fun when you're not losing the match in 2 seconds. I don't know. I'm excited for Skullmarch. I know a lot of people have been dreading it for me, but like there is so much math that goes into this character that I think I'm going to find enjoyment in just that. We did Butterfly. We've done Butterfly. We didn't do Caterpillar, though. But we gotta do the original. Plus, say what you will about our add-ons, but at least most of them are, like, interesting-ish. Not good, but interesting-ish. I don't know. We'll see. I hear that. Like, a lot of people that play... She's an acquired taste, and I think she's always going to be an acquired taste. Girl Scouts or con artists? I mean, they gotta sell those cookies, though. Like, are you gonna tell them no? Because I'm not. I don't know what we're going to do for Skull Merchant, because the animal thing for Pyramid Head kind of came just randomly, and I don't want to just do that for every character. Plus, I feel like Skull Merchant doesn't really work as well making her an animal as Pyramid Head does. Pyramid Head's a faceless thing, so, like, it kind of works. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, the question always comes with something like that. Like, Sada, you have to have a fucking stock market. You have to be a stock market economist to play her. Question always comes with, like, characters like that is, like, those characters on their own, like, those characters will always be niche. And the question becomes, is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing to have niche characters? I don't think it's clunky. We were doing some testing with her about a month ago. I don't think it's clunky. I think it just I don't think clunky is the right word. It just has a little bit more, you're thinking ahead more often, I feel, with that, and I feel like that's something that the game lacks on a lot of characters. Not even close, baby. There's a flashlight in the lobby. I need to make note of that. he's going to main. Okay. I can't tell if scratch marks are bad or if I'm just blind. It's probably both, but still. I'd rather have him on this side. There was a chance he got trapped in, but I don't think that's for the best. It also advises you move your drones around a bit more, which is, yeah, that's also a good point to it. I think it also leads to the idea of, like, having trash drones, which wasn't really present in her old power, I feel, where the drone is literally there just to be recalled. Which I think is a cool thing they can do with it. God, I'm shocked when some of these hit. I'm like, there's no way this hits, right? Good. Yeah, she's scared now. We drop it? Okay. It shouldn't have taken as long. I should have played that so much better. I think it's better when placing drones. I don't... So here's my the other thing with the whole, like, undetectable thing when placing drones. So you place a drone, you get undetectable, but there's also this fucking, like, beam coming out of the drones. So it's not like they don't see you coming. So, like, being able to, like, have more control of when it happens, I feel like is better. God damn, dude. I feel like I land my shots better when there's not... When they don't see me. And I can't see them. I think I'm gonna avoid main. And a few pellets I actually have to... See, like that, like... I feel like I land my shots so much more when shit like that happens. Boop. Trust your intuition. Play Pyramid Head blind. You're so right. I should have thought of that. Could you imagine if I actually did just play him blind and, like, for like a week, and then I come back and, like, I can land shots without even thinking about it? I don't want to go for you. She shouldn't have Dead Hard. Okay, we get her. We're down to 1 gen, which is fine, I feel. The real question at this point is if Zancian's been doing anything, because I think it has gotten me a couple hits. Plus, it's nice knowing exactly... It's nice knowing exactly where pallets and windows are. Okay, no one's been on that yet. They're probably doing Shack. They're going to win this. Considering Skull Merchant got new power icons recently, I wouldn't be surprised if the rework comes sometimes in the near future. How many times do I have to tell people? The devs said they're not reworking her. And I don't know why people forgot this. The devs said they were going to push out these changes, see where she lands afterwards. And if she's fine, then they're not going to rework her. And I think, based on what we've seen, she's fine. That was your Grandmaster play, Tori? Unless Young comes by with a flashlight. GG's. I don't think they are. We haven't heard anything about it for like a year now. So I really don't think they're going through with it. I don't think it's happening. I feel like the whole point of that when they said that was them pretty much admitting, yeah, we're not doing it. I Phantom. She's fine. Insert meme of skeleton at bottom of pool. I mean, okay, I don't think it comes down to a question of whether or not she's strong or not at this point. The question becomes, is she fine as a design now? That would be my question. That's the real question. Does she need a rework? Does she need a rework? That's the question that we have to ask. It's not, are they going to do it? It's, does she really need one? The difference with the Trickster one is that the devs never said they weren't going to do it. The devs have been saying they were going to do the Trickster rework for a while. I feel like that's the difference. Because I don't think Skull Merchant needs a rework at all. I think she just needs buffs. She fits a unique playstyle, she kind of does her own thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she needs a rework. And I think that's what they meant by we'll do these buffs and see where it lands her. Not like, oh, we gave her these buffs and she's still one of the worst characters in the game, rework her. No, it was more so, we'll give her these buffs, see what they do, and see if the problem is the design or if it's just numbers. Because if it's just numbers, they can adjust that. Lynx, the unfortunate thing is people will always hate Skull Merchant. There's no getting around that. They can't do anything to this character. Even if they do that first rework idea they had, people would still hate the character. First impressions matter. It's locked in. People hate. It's the same thing with Ken. They can nerf Ken into the ground. It doesn't matter. People will always hate Ken. Same with Chucky. People still hate Chucky to this day. Not as many, but still a decent amount. It's just how it's gonna be. She's in this weird case of like, you can't rework her because of how unique she is, and people enjoy that. But you also need to rework her because people hate how her power fundamentally works. But it's also really not that problematic of power, especially now. So like, and yeah, it's the same thing with Legion. Like, people will always hate Legion. Legion's not even good. Same with Skull Merchant. She's not good either. People still hate it. People hate Hag. People hate Clown. I mean, I think he's better than people give him credit for, but people still hate him. And I feel like no matter what you do, it's going to be the case. Not good, but annoying. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I think that's fine to have annoying characters in a game. Some characters are just going to be annoying by their design. It's just how it is. No, you probably won't. Hag's a different case, but like I've said so many times, you can't. I don't really want to get do a rework on Hag because those few people that do enjoy her, I don't want to alienate them because what else do they have? You rework Hag and they got nowhere else to go. But when half the community doesn't enjoy the character, they should probably do something. Not necessarily. Especially with how niche she is, because not that many people play her. I think it's fine. I think a character being quote-unquote hated by a lot of the community isn't a bad thing, necessarily. I think it's a problem if a lot of people play them. I think that was the biggest issue with Ken. I don't think Ken, like, was a problem because of how easy he was and all of the other stuff people bring up. I think Ken was a problem because he had a 30% pick rate. That was the same thing that happened with Wesker. People used to like Wesker, and then they saw him every match for 6 months. And then people hated him. Same thing with Blight, I feel that kind of happens. I think most people deep down don't mind Blight and actually think he's a decently well-designed character. It's just seeing him over and over and over again gets fucking old. Destiny 2 had this problem when Gambit released. There was a gun called the Sleeper Simulant. Basically, it was a heavy weapon, and in Gambit, you can invade the other side. And it was basically a one-shot weapon. So everyone would bring it. And what would happen is they would go to the other side, they would kill 2 or 3 people with the Sleeper Simulant, and then they would just leave. And the problem with it wasn't the gun, it was or even like the whole function of everything. But because everyone was running it, because other guns could do the same thing it did, but it was probably the best one to do it with. Because of that, people grew to hate the gun for no reason other than that. The gun was, in general, fine. It was fine in most situations. It was just really good in Gambit. And even then, it wasn't the only gun that was good in it. It was just the one everyone used. So, that gun got unnecessary hate just because of its use case there. I believe the devs did eventually end up nerfing it because of that, and a lot of people got mad about it because it was getting nerfed because people didn't like it. It grew a hatred. It kind of wraps around the question of when you tell people it's time to deal with it. I mean, it depends on what it is. I think for certain things like Hag, I don't think she need what like again, the question becomes why do we need to rework Hag? Because she doesn't fit the current game? Okay, well, we could try to buffer around that so she does. Does she need to fit the current game? Is it because not a lot of people play her? Is that an issue? Is it because a lot of people don't like her? But again, I feel like if not many people are playing her, that whole hatred thing against her doesn't really matter. So yeah, it just it has a lot of problems there, I feel. Dive characters, yeah, people don't like dive characters. I don't think they're gonna rework her, and even if they do, like, propose a rework, I feel like unless it's something, like, universally liked by the Skull Merchant community, it's not gonna happen. It's just not. And I think that's probably why they gave up on it, because there's really no way to do it. I mean, I've had my idea for Skull Merchant reworks, and I haven't mentioned it in a long time. I was going to do a whole video on it. I never got around to it. You will be blinded in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so my idea for a Skull Merchant rework was... Okay, alright. We got happy little Skull Merchant down here. We got happy little Skull Merchant down here. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. 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 Alright. So you start the match. And your drones are pre-placed. This was my idea for a Skull Merchant rework. So you start the match and your drones are pre-placed. And my thought process was you use your phone. Instead of placing a drone, you look at a drone, and then you look at where you want it to go. So, like, you want it to go here. And then it starts moving towards that direction. And once it gets there and gets stationary, that's when it activates. I liked this idea more because it means she doesn't have to worry about setting up her drones, like, the way she does now. Based on where she's walking. But it also means she can pre-plan things. That was my idea for her rework. And then it gets there, and then it does a little whoosh, and then it goes in like a circle. They hung the Skull. Yeah, I'm so sorry. They hung her off her own drone. But that's always been my idea for her rework. Because I feel like it keeps the identity of the character by making it all about drone placement, but makes it so the drone placement isn't from her position. It makes her into a macro, like, plan ahead kind of character. And if a survivor crosses, like, if a survivor crosses into the path of a drone while it's flying, it doesn't mark them, but it does tell Skull Merchant they're there. So, like, her phone beeps. Because that way, again, she plays just like she does now. It's just, instead of placing the drone from your position, you're pre-placing them by telling them where to go. That's always been my idea with it. And if you wanted to get real fancy with it, you could do like a bird in the eye, or bird in the sky kind of thing. You got games on your phone. Skull Merchant unfortunately doesn't. You think Skull Merchant plays like Peggle, like in her off time when she's not killing people? I like to think she does. Pixel Bush will save us. I mean, I say this all the time. He's not the arbiter of Skull Merchant. I'd say this a lot. Just because Pixel Bush says something about Skull Merchant does not mean it's the correct opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying that you can't like, having an ambassador for a killer is a cool thing. It's great. But it runs into issues of it feeling like they're the only voice for the player base of that killer. And that can run into issues. Because just because they want something doesn't mean the greater community wants that thing. It's like a version of Tetris. I used to have it on my flip phone. It's not Tetris, it's Tetris. Tetris. Legally distinct Tetris. I think a good example, like, right now is... Because I know of a couple Krisu mains. And, you know, I've seen ideas on how to, like, quote-unquote, fix Krisu. But a lot of the Krisu mains like where she is. They like what she does. They like her character. They like her playstyle. People can sit there and say, like, she's too similar to other killers, but the Krisu mains kind of enjoy that. And they like the unique stuff she does bring. So, like... But if one of them was like, you know what, I actually don't like the current playstyle of Krisu, and here's my ideas for changes to her, but the rest of the Krisu player base doesn't agree with them, then whose opinion should you take? The majority's, or do we appeal to expertise? You think she's a Minesweeper person? I don't think fucking... I don't think Skull Merchant likes Minesweeper. That shit's too hard. Well, yeah, like Pixel's like the only one who has a big enough voice, and again, it leads into a lot of issues. Again, I'm not saying Pixel's wrong with any assessments on Skull Merch. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying the problem with, especially with only having one voice on the character, is that it can muddy the waters on what the grander community actually wants, especially if and unintentionally being selfish about it sometimes. This happened with Chucky with me. And I've seen it happen with, like, Springtrap with some creators. These two are a little different because they had a lot more players, I feel, than Skull Merchant and Krisu have, so it's a little bit harder. Or even like Dredge. Like I said, like, just because KMD says something about Dredge doesn't mean it's correct. It does not mean it's correct. But again, if KMD says something about Dredge that's not to the liking of the entire Dredge community, or the greater Dredge community, should his word be taken over the majority word? Is the question that needs to be asked. Or she tries to 1v1 a chess bot because she thinks she's smarter than she is. Yeah, she plays the fucking, the cheating-ass chess machine at the beginning of the thing. It's one of my favorite scenes in that movie, is that, because I don't think John Carpenter has ever said if it was intentional, but that fucking chess machine fucking cheats. Yeah, it's the problem. Again, it's always like, I've said it before, it's like the us versus them mentality does not just stem from Survivor and Killer players. It's also Killer players with other Killer players, and even mains of the same Killer in that own subcategory. Back when I used to main Clown, like, there was a lot of Clown mains, and most of them did not agree with each other on certain changes. I've suggested for a while that, like, Clown, when he's invigorated, he should vault faster and break things faster, and that was not very liked by the Clown community. I've heard suggestions of making it so he has he has four, or half of his bottles are purple and half of them are always yellow, and I don't agree with that one either. The calls are coming from within the house type shit. Does she like Pokemon Go? I don't know, she likes manga. So yeah, she probably does play some Pokemon Go. I don't remember if it's stated in her lore. Does she like sends people to like an island to kill them, right? You think she's got a gym on the islands? I will say, and I've said this or I used to say this a lot, but if you really want to know Dead by Daylight math, go find a clown main. If you really want to know Dead by Daylight math, go find a fucking clown main. They will teach you. They used to, and the reason why is because of Save the Best for Last. Are we really doing this? No one had a flashlight. It was all medkits. Island? Was it an island? I don't remember. The middle of the woods in Brazil? Okay, alright. Alright, thank you for the clarification. Do you have balanced? You probably have balanced. No. Why did you do that? That was a weird pathing decision. Sit down, little DVD player. I'm gonna teach you fucking calculus. Yeah, clown mains, they know math. Again, say the best for last is why, but yeah, they fucking know math. Damn, dude. That didn't hit? That's surprising. Okay, she runs back in a lot. That's good to know. She's just gonna leave now. See, I feel like I hit them so much better when I'm not, like, trying, quote-unquote. Alright, she somehow accidentally got tormented. I forgot about that. Well, Nia? I believe I hooked Gabe. So he might have dead hard, because he didn't have balanced. Okay, if he does have dead hard, he's holding it. Which is a weird choice, but whatever. Clowns know math, merchants know check spots, and death slingers know holes. So, weird way to put it, but probably the truth. Head back to that one on the hill, because I have a feeling they were just waiting for me to kick it. Oh, they weren't. Oh, hi, Ada. God damn, dude. Okay. I don't know if I should be going for M2s against Ada, honestly. Okay. I did send Ada to a cage, so I think I can just tunnel her off the rip here. Or they'll heal super fast. That works too. Damn it. Does she just have object? Like, she just knows, man. It could also just be because I'm tall. Okay, GG's. Boop. Any other palace drop? No. Also, I kicked way more than I probably should have that match. I mean, hell, if I keep running up the match time, that's fine by me. It's kind of what I want. I broke this one, right? Yeah, I did. Should probably be the Skull Merchant rework. What should be the Skull Merchant rework? What did I say? You guys think I remember what I said 10 seconds ago? Come on. I don't know, part of me wants to take off Misty Day and put on Blackstrap, but I also don't want to rely on it. But it does make landing shots so much easier. I feel like she would not have dodged nearly as many of those. Global warming? Yeah, that should be the Skull Merchant rework, is global warming. And now Skull Merchant just fucking kills you! Slowly but surely. Oh, it's probably just flow state. It was either flow state or botany why they got the heal so fast. Deja vu, 5 moves ahead. Yeah, 5 moves ahead. Fuck this perk. God, I hate this perk so much. Vigil for life. I'll run it. We'll run it. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't be mad if they did the EMP dart from the previous, as long as it does something unique from other range attacks. I mean, I've heard the idea of making it like a Dr. Shock where they can't, like, drop pallets or vaults or anything. Something like that could be cool. But also, I feel like it just runs into the same issue of her just being annoying. Zancian is nice, but I don't think it's what we need to run. I think we need to run something else. I just don't know what. Deathbound was definitely doing the job the best, I feel. How would I rank the Pyramid Head skins? Well, I own all but one. Base is B tier by definition. Bloody is honestly A tier. This is one of the best bloodies in the game, honestly. Corrupted is C tier. I don't like this skin that much. I know it was his only one for a while. I don't like the skin that much, but this is C tier. Hornet's in B tier. Blade is an S tier. Blighted is in A tier. And Forgeborn goes down to C tier just because of how similar it is to Blighted. Center Elsa's music. We don't have a Ricochet power yet? Not really, but, I mean, we kind of do with Unknown. I know you said not to bring him up, but, like, we kind of do with Unknown, and Trick Blades on Trickster. So, also, speaking of, it's 35k. I think the only projectile, because now that we have a displacement projectile with Jason, the only projectile type we don't have is a boomerang. And I think it's the only one we're missing. And a proper ricocheting one, I guess. I think Flayed is his best one. But hands down, I think Flayed is his best skin. Why do they con artist? Well, you see, Darth Vader. No, I know that was mine and a lot of people's idea for Darth Vader is that his power is just a saber throw. He throws the lightsaber and it comes back to him, and it does damage on the send and the return. Um, that could be cool. I really do want a boomerang power. I thought about it with Springtrap. Could you imagine if they made the axe like it sticks in the ground and instead of it just appearing in your hand, it like comes back to you? Like through walls and shit, and like if a survivor gets hit with it, it still sticks them. There was a trickster skin called Con Artist. Is there a trickster skin called Con Artist? There is. I feel like if you get conned by someone dressed like this, that's your own fault. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. If you get conned by a dude dressed like this, that's your own fault. There is nothing. I can't help you. The justice system can't help you. You're just on your own. Bro's got bright yellow contacts. Like, come on. Don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you probably should. Maybe it's an artist at a con? I don't think that's what they were going for, but I'm headcanoning that now. God, I have the dumbest fucking... I have the dumbest trickster fit. I love it. I could bring Langwins. With all the vigils, though, it lowers it to like 4 seconds. I think I'm good. I don't know what else to run. I'm kicking gens more these days. I might just run Oppression. Fuck it. Ugh. I don't know. It's a tricky situation with some killers. I've said this before. It's like with Ghostface. Like, I don't want them to rework Ghostface, but I really think it's the only way to make him viable is to rework him. Same thing with Trapper. Same thing with fucking Hag, Skull Merchant. You know, I feel like if Trickster does make artwork, he uses the blood of his victims, much like he uses the screams of his victims. Yeah, are you behind the couch? I think you're behind the couch. Okay. The fake Bennett loves Oppression. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oppression is amazing. It's great. You should use it in your day-to-day life more. Oppression killed my grandma. Okay. I made that joke about the cat. Oh, by the way, if people didn't see this, by the way, hang on. I gotta find the post. Hang on. I have to find the post because it's the funniest shit. If you didn't see this, hi James. So behavior has officially you can buy a shirt that says I survived with the cabin from the live stream. I am part of the problem because I bought that shit. I totally bought it. I don't know, man. So, some of the ways people were talking about that live stream, like, I joked about it, but it genuinely sounds like behavior killed, like, the grandma. Like, the... Wow. I think we're going to have a brand new lobby of people. I think Claire's the only one who stayed. Never mind. Bye, Zarina. Hi, Daryl. Better oppression than depression. Better out than in, I always say. Okay. The live stream pissed me off. I understand why people are mad, and I'm not necessarily saying you, but the way I saw some people talking about it, like, it genuinely, like, angered them. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun idea. I do agree they shouldn't have announced it. I think that was the bigger problem. But I don't know if not announcing it would have solved anything, because we knew we were getting a PTB on Tuesday. So, oh my god, dude, someone stay. Yeah, so I don't know if it would have made a difference. I don't know. Fortnite did it. Pokemon's done it. There's other examples that I'm not aware of, but I've heard other games have done it too. I don't know. I stayed up till 6 watching it. Then I went to sleep. I woke up for work. I saw the thing on my phone because I missed it by a couple hours. It's like, oh, cool, Jason's here. And then I went back to sleep. That was my experience with it. I don't know. I watched the 24-hour Pokemon stream just to see Galarian Ponyta, so like I'm just used to it. I think it's a neat thing to do. And I don't remember if Pokemon announced the stream. I think they did like 2 days beforehand. And they didn't say anything was happening. So I don't know. Different strokes, different folks, all that stuff. I do wonder if people are mad about the shirt like they were for Jim Beam. I am curious about that, though. Announcing it meant a lot of people stayed up and were probably expecting something to be announced around that time. Without any sort of expectations. Yeah, again, I feel like announcing it was the bigger problem. I read creepypastas to me at work. I mean, there's something nice came out of it. Also, I don't know if I'm going to do a video talking about Jason's, or the new perks coming with Jason. Hi, Daryl. But... But I am genuinely kind of curious if Bill gave up. Do you have balanced? Okay. Is someone AFK? I feel like I just heard crows. What the fuck is going on? I had 4 games today. They got cut short because the game boots me and freezes me in animation. I have 15-minute DC penalty now. Don't know if it's my internet or if I'm being targeted. What the fuck? Things have been fine for me. Apart from like the lobby thing we just saw, most of my matches have been pretty normal. A friend of yours stayed for the full 13 hours? Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't staying the full 14 hours. That's... Oof. Oh, I thought she was gonna loot main building. I don't know where she's going. Bye, Claire. Oh my god, that blind lasts forever. Okay, Daryl. Alright. I just awoke. Not I just woke up. I just awoke. That has more, I feel like that has more, like, evil connotations to it. I just genuinely don't know what to do. Well, I mean, do you still have the penalty? Or if you're being targeted? I mean, at that point, it depends. If they're targeting your IP... I mean, I don't know what you can do at that point. Also, I don't think Daryl has Dead Hard, because I feel like he would have used it right there. I wanted to go for Daryl, but whatever. We're going for Claire now. Okay. I just wanted the Torment. I can't believe she stayed at the fucking... Okay. It's intimidating. I'm glad to know you're going for the intimidation factor. That's good to know. I don't think it should. It's a different server, I think. I mean, I guess not, because I used to play with someone who was on Switch, and they would get kicked all the time, too. Do I just tunnel the Claire? I'm right here. Like, if the other person's just... I just saw them crouching. If they're going to do that to not take aggro... Like, really, dude? You're not... You're just gonna uncage her and then just crouch behind a corner? That's just a little messed up, man. Deadlock's on that far one. I don't think I make it. Shocked I made that. And Phantom Fear is about to come off cooldowns. I'm just going to sit here for a second. Okay, they're nearby. They weren't looking. But yeah, I do kind of want to make a video talking about Jason's new perks, because I think people are underestimating them. Especially the undetectable one. Because while it's not good at the start of the match, and obviously Secret Project Corrupt Intervention would be better, it's the fact that you're undetectable for the entirety of in-game that I feel like is going to be its strength. If you combo that with the right thing, that's going to be fucking nuts. Some Survivor movement baffles me. I cannot believe he ran like he did. Oh, he's a bot. I forgot he's a bot. Whoops. Ugh. Are they doing the one inside? No. This one has progress on it. Oppression, don't fail me now. It failed me. God damn, dude. Fucking landing M2s on Pyramid Head just sometimes makes you feel like you're terrible at the game. Ugh. That should not have been as difficult as it was. Hooked Bill over here. Sable hasn't been hooked a single time. Crow went up. What? The fuck did I just hear? Did she dramaturged? I should have waited. Does she have calm spirit? Was she not looking at me? I'm so confused. She just wasn't looking at me. Well, the Billbot's on a gen, more than likely. And it's probably that far one, because the inside one didn't have any progress on it. Yay, gotta chase a bot, let's go. Hi, Bill. I'm actually gonna wait so I can get my time to keep going up. Is that mean? I feel like it's a little mean to the Sable. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my time to go up. It's just a bot. May Roxanne watch over you. I'm glad. I could up my timer by like 3 minutes if I just sit here. I'm not going to. Fuck that. It's intimidating. Am I intimidating it? I don't know why the bill DC'd. Borrowed time and shoulder the burden. I think I know why he DC'd. I feel bad for the Claire. I didn't even want a tunneler. It's just the other, like, the Sable just hid. Never change, DVD, never change. But have a good night, Lynx. I don't know if you heard that. I probably said it way too late, but have a good night. How are we looking, anyways? Eh, I got plenty. Oh, hell yeah, I got the actual cool Wraith skin. Complete 15 trials, damage 30 generators, hit 100 survivors with basic attacks. I'm surprised they didn't tie the skins to these and just gave them out. That's weird. Kind of miss when they tied skins to things like that. I love him. Why is no one talking about him? I love him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so fucking cute. Why is no one talking about him? Alright. Well, I think it's caterpillar time, chat. Gotta find a good one. I gotta find a good one. Oh, that's good. Hang on. I got it. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I don't think I've done one upside down. Okay, there we go. Alright. Just gotta find... I have no idea how I'm gonna make this work. I say this a lot of them, but I genuinely sometimes just have no idea. I just gotta go. I think we gotta make it smaller. Try to add the leaf in later. It's my favorite part of stream is terribly photoshopping Pyramid Head onto animals. It's gonna be a shame when it's done with. I wonder how good I could get at Photoshop if I actually got paid to make shit. Because I don't think I'm that good with it, but like, you know, sometimes a little bit of encouragement is all you need. Hmm. If I do that and then blur it. Yeah, there we go. Fun fact: the Jason we see in Crystal Lake is not Crystal Lake. It's Greenville Jason. The one absolute bodies the unknown. I think it's funny that technically speaking, Jason is now part of FNAF. I think that's fucking funny to me. That was surprisingly easy. Every time I do one of these, I always think it's gonna be harder than it is. I think I need to do one more thing though, real quick. It really is amazing what you can get away with in Photoshop just by moving objects. Because now I put this under here, and then we blur it. And we blur the other one. Now it mixes together. Take another one. No! There, it kind of looks right. Well, chat. I think for our first night back since Jason releases, a good stream. I had fun. I know it's kind of boring, but you know, whatever. I didn't yap as much. I'm really trying to lock in to finish Pyramid Head. I genuinely am. I want to get rid of him, or I want to be done with him just as much as everybody else does. I love this character, and I think I've grown to love him more as I've been forced to play him more. But it would be nice to move the fuck on. It's my own fault for setting up 100 hours as the goal, but you know, it is what it is. But as always, I love you guys as always. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I do have to work, but yeah, so I can't do an early stream like I wanted, but it is